Salutations. This is Gregor J. John, the Gregor J. John Collective, Oracle High Priestess of TR3V3L3 UNUM. I am going live on YouTube for the first time, seeing if we can get this technology to work. I've been going live on Facebook the last 2 days, and I'm doing some readings, location readings. This is the deck that I'm using, New Era Elements Tarot. Again, this is by Eleanor F. Piper, PhD. I like this deck because it's modern and gives a broad perspective of global community, global community. Today, I'm doing a deeper reading of the TR3V3L UNUM perspective philosophy, which currently to date, the TR3V3L UNUM perspective philosophy is still unique to me. But I do have further videos if you want to learn more about it. What the TR3V3L UNUM perspective philosophy does is it takes the 9 basic energies of the world around us, which are light, electricity, air, fire, water, fauna, flora, earth, and metal. And everyone is a combination of some or of those energies, and that makes up their personality, their soul personality. So my readings do not deal with current physical present atmosphere, present events or present things and peoples and places and so much, nor does it necessarily deal with the spiritual realm of the war in the heavenlies and all that sort of stuff. My particular gifting is in the soul realm. And your soul, and then when a bunch of individual souls get together in a location, that location generates an energy itself, and then we personify that energy to make it easier to understand. And I can do a soul reading for locations based on the idea that our human body and our human soul and our human spirit makes up a battery. So we are energy generators. So if you're looking for free energy, this is it. And as energy generators, we absorb wherever we are, we absorb the energy around us. And then we generate that energy within us, and then we get out again. So where you are and what you're absorbing and what you're putting into your energy brains, because we have 3 brains in our body: our mind brain, our heart brain, and our gut brain. And when those three brains are functioning online and working together, preferably balancing your brain, your thoughts and your reactions, balancing that through the heart center, your feelings and your emotions. Now, different seasons and all that sort of stuff, you can switch and use a different focus. That's all your ability. That's the benefit of this TR3V3L UNUM philosophy. You get to be you. You do your thing the way you do your thing. So my goal is to teach us how to know yourself better so we can live well with others. Coming up with a question: why can't we just get along? So anyway, more on that on other videos. That's just a quick intro. So I'm going to dive into looking at the atmosphere, the weather atmosphere, so to speak, the soul energy, the mind, the thoughts and emotions of the United States of America right now. On Facebook Live, I did a couple of other. Yesterday I did New Zealand and UK and Melbourne, Victoria, Australia as well. And then I've also done some state locations. The day before I did Georgia, actually Southern Georgia, where I am right now. Having fun shuffling these. I know you can see, but that's fine. Look at that. You can see there's one on the bottom. Anyway, so I did Southern Georgia, Northern Florida, which is where I live. I did Iowa, which is where I came from before I moved down here. And then I also did Maryland, which was requested. So welcome to the United States of America. And do this one more time here. The other readings I did were basic readings, and this one is going to be a deeper reading. So it's a little bit of a different layout, and I will explain that to you as I go along. So this is kind of an intro to the TR3V3L UNUM perspective, the TR3V3L UNUM philosophy, as well as looking at the United States of America. And pending time, well, I'll lay these out now, but then pending time, we'll see how we go with that. All right. So I'm going to flip this just a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see this. I kind of have them laid out specifically. Pardon me. Anyway, I am woman. Enjoy my maternal energies here. Divine feminine. This is what I'm trying. Oh my gosh. Speaking of divine feminine. Ooh, that's exciting. All right. I'm jumping ahead. Let me go through this. So the first energies that what I do, the first ones are the atmosphere from above and the atmosphere from below. So this is from Mother, Father, Creator. The energies and the gifts that are coming down to us from Father, Creator, Father Cosmos, and the energies and gifts that are coming up to us from Mother, Creator, Mother Earth. And when you use high-level physics and science, you can just fold space and know that they're together and one, all the same. So they're not actually separate. We're all one. But anyway, let me dive right in here. So the first energies that we look at, the overarching gift of the spirit that is coming down into the soul realm. Talk about divine feminine energies, the high priestess, okay? So the gifting of the divine feminine energies, the high priestess, that is this understanding that comes from within. Think of womb. So womb energies, nurturing, enabling growth, but also unseen. And this mystery of life, the mystery of creating life. So that's a lot of those energies that are coming to us. So we've got, specifically for the United States of America right now, we have a gifting from Father Creator, Father Cosmos. The universe is coming down to gift us with this mysterious creation life energy, this beautiful, soft, nurturing ability to create life. So that is the gift that's coming down to us. The gift that's coming up from Mother Earth says equilibrium there. It is the two of air. So what we have here are two alternate perspectives. Two of Swords is often seen as cross swords with a mask across. So we're Mother Earth, Mother Creator is asking us to have a little faith, because we can't see right now. And there are two very distinct alternate perspectives happening. A lot of people, and I'm going to go ahead and just interpret this as the spirit is leading me. This is the two alternate timelines. Two very different perspectives are crossing swords right now. And there's a battle going on with what is right and what is wrong, what is truth, what is lie, and things like that. And we're being asked to have a little faith, to know that these two timelines are separating. You have to know which side you're on, but know that this crossing of swords, this crossing of ideas comes together in the middle, okay? So we can come together in the middle. And that's really what I'm getting is no matter what your alternate perspectives are, let's come together in the middle and take a moment to be blessed in this coming together of alternate timelines, alternate perspectives, and this nurturing and creating of new life. So we're going to create something brand new here in the middle. I love that. That's exciting. Now, this first card relates to your chakra. It relates to the light and love energies, and very much that crowning, which, by the way, Corona means we crown. So this is the first card. What are we crowning? Oh my goodness. So here at the crown, we have failure. All right. This is not a necessarily happy card. You got a broken glass there. This is Seven of Air. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Seven of Earth, because it's pointing. I keep getting these symbols mixed up here on these cards. I'm not particularly used to those, so forgive me. I don't use these cards a lot in my personal readings, and I'm excited to get to use them and get to know them a little better. So this is Seven of Earth, and we have failure. But you know what? Take a look. The glass is broken, but the hand is not injured. Okay? So what this is telling me is that this crowning gift that we have right now is that there's a lot of mistakes happening. People are making a lot of mistakes. People are getting it wrong, or in their attempt to share the good news and share truth, they're sharing it in a negative way. And this is something that I actually really want to address is live your truth. Be authentic, okay? Because your truth is your truth, and that's the path you're walking on. But when you are sharing your truth with other people, you have two ways to do it. You can either share your truth in the energy of this death matrix world that we're living in, okay? We live in a death matrix world. And in order to succeed in a death matrix world, all you need to do is master the energies of fear, hate, misery, greed, oppression. And when you master those and use those energies over other people, then you become incredibly powerful, which is why so many people in power are either in power because of evil, aggression, oppression, making people fear, generating hate and causing dissension, or they're being blackmailed in those energies. Okay, so that's what we've been currently living in this death matrix. Okay, we are transitioning because a death matrix is not sustainable. Death in itself dies. It's a temporary energy. Once again, also, and I didn't intend to go into all this teaching, but I'm just going to go with it. Okay, let's just going to go with it because it's my first life. So once again, the death energy matrix that we've been stuck in for so long, death energies are temporary and immediate, which is why if we're concerned, when we get triggered, we're instantly angry. That's no matter what happens, if you're angry or if you're hurt or if you're upset or if you're frightened, the first response is often anger. Okay, and you get triggered, and these immediate energies, they bring about immediate results. Okay, so once again, getting rich quick. If you want someone to do what you want them to do, you cause them pain, you make them fear or hate because you make them do something. That's a very quick and immediate energy. So for those who have been functioning in the immediate energies of this death matrix and become very successful, they become successful by getting those quick, hey, this works. Hey, if I'm angry and mean to you, and if I'm smart and good enough, and if I'm the best at being mean and hateful and causing you to fear me, then you will quickly respond to me and give me what I want. That's what war does. This is the death matrix we've been living in, okay? There's a history to that. I'm not going to deal with it here. This crowning, okay, is failure. As we transition from a death matrix to transform and transmute into a life matrix, which is not it's a death matrix of solid fixed structure. This is a life matrix of flow and energy, fluctuation, fluid flow. Life is fluid flow, okay? Which is why it's hard to deal with sometimes, because it's not very solid and you can't use formulas. And so you create this, oh my goodness, this worked for me. Here's the formula. This is how you create this energy. Well, that could work for you. But again, when you created this structured formula, it shifts from being fluid back into this temporary death energies. So we're balancing these two perspectives right now. Okay, we're balancing this two of swords, this two of air, and you see these two birds are dancing. There's a lot of flapping going on. A lot of flappy dancing happening, okay, with these two different perspectives, and people are failing a lot. So all I want to say right now, to share with you, when you are sharing your truth, no matter what your truth is, I'm not here to tell you your truth. I'm here to empower you to understand you better so that you can discover and heal and restore your truth and then empower your truth, okay? But this failure, what this talks about here, when we share our truth, if you share your truth by belittling and ridiculing and making fun of and being hateful and causing people to be fear, you are sharing your truth which might be a life truth, but you're sharing it with the death energies, which means it's only going to be temporary. It'll probably work, but it will only work temporarily. So you will have to keep being an asshole in order to keep it happening. However, life energies take time. And that's one of the things that most people don't like about a life fluid flow form and the eternal love energies, is that they do take time. They're on an eternal scale. This is eternal love we're talking about. This is life, the creation of life. It takes time. It takes 9 months in the womb to go from sperm and egg into a baby, and then it takes a lifetime to grow into a human being. Okay, these are slow, patient, peaceful, joyful, faithful, gentle energies. Okay, so whatever your truth is, when you practice speaking your truth, you can make mistakes, clean up those mistakes, and not get hurt, not get cut. Okay, this is a transition time. It's brand new. Apprentice, we're making mistakes. That's okay. It is good and right and proper for you to make mistakes. Make the mistakes. Make all the mistakes. Just don't get stuck in them. Oh, I made a mistake. No, don't wallow and get stuck in your mistake. I made a mistake. Okay, let's reverse engineer it. Let's figure out how to make it better. Elon Musk is brilliant at making mistakes, figuring out how not to do that again. I will say this, Elon Musk is a brilliant man, and one of his most incredible talents is the ability and freedom to make mistakes and learn from them, so he then moves on. Hey, he might move on to make another mistake, be like, oh, well, that's 2 ways that didn't work. Let's move on. Oh, that's 3 ways that didn't work. Let's move on. 4th time, what happened the 4th time that he threw a rocket into the air? It took off and it landed. Okay, that's pretty amazing. So, our crowning gift, the thing that makes us magnificent humans, our antenna, that's just who I am. Our antenna, our crowning gift, the thing that makes us brilliant humans here in the United States of America, the thing that will give glory and honor and royalty and crowning in the United States is learning from our failures, learning from history, not to tear it down and forget it, but learning from it and moving on. Okay, speaking of moving on, that took a long time. Let's go to the third eye perspective. This is, there's so much more, and I'll go into this later in other ones. There's so much depth, and I might do another video just on the placement of the cards. But for this right now, this is the United States of America. This is our third eye perspective. Okay, this is our insight. What is the insight that we are seeing? We are learning within. Okay, so in a Travell reading, this is different to other readings. In a Travell reading, when a card is upside down, that means it's within, it's not obvious, it is in the hidden places. And what we're learning in the United States right now is that in the hidden places, there is oppression happening. And I'm just, I really want to say it. There are souls being oppressed in hidden places, both figuratively, metaphysically, and physically. And those souls, we're just starting to see where it's being revealed to us that this is happening. So this is a revelation understanding that this is happening. Okay. Now, what is our spoken truth? Okay, our spoken truth, the things that we are speaking into existence right now. What is the spoken truth that the United States of America is speaking out? What is the energy of that? Success. Okay, there will be great success. Success over what? Success over what is being revealed to us. We will have incredible success in defeating oppression. How's that for a beautiful thing? All right, I'm going to speed through these. Swoom? I don't even know if that's a word. I'm going to make it a word. We're going to swoom. We're going to swiftly zoom. Swiftly zoom. We're going to swoom through this. That's now a word. Okay, so next is the heart chakra. Okay, this is, okay, I'm just going to go through this real quick. So I also do this through the Lord's Prayer because it's a very common English thing, but I have adjusted it to Mother, Father, Creator. So we have Mother, Father, Creator, Elohim, the glory and redemption of Elohim, and then the mystery and the guidance of Elohim. So Father, Son, and Spirit is Father, Creator, redemption, and guidance. Mother, Maiden, Crone of Elohim is the Mother Creator, the glory, Shekinah glory, and the mystery. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. So this whole, our Elohim, I am in everything. Hallowed and holy is our perspective. Eternal love's kingdom come. This is our spoken truth. Eternal love's kingdom come. So let's speak that success in. And this one is eternal love's will be done. Okay, the will and the heart of eternal love be done. So what is at the heart of the United States of America? What is the heart of the United States of America that is being done right now? Oh, okay. Bravery. Let me turn up this way. That is our bravery card. Okay, now it's upside down, so that means within. So within, in these hidden places where it is unseen, bravery, people are stepping forth to put out the fires. They're stepping into the fire with bravery to put out the fires. Oh, God bless America. So that is what is happening in the heart of eternal love's will be done. Eternal love's will is being done by individuals and by groups and collectives stepping into the fire and the danger to get success over oppression and being brave to put out the fires for that. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, so now this one is your solar plexus, which is your core truth, which may or may not align with your spoken truth. This is who you are at the core. So this is in line with the Lord's Prayer, on earth as it is in I am present. So we want the truth of what is here in me now, in the same way, in the same manner, in the same form, and in the same timing as it is done in the presence I am of eternal love. That creator source energy, I am presence. So on earth here, as it is in the I am presence, okay? So what is this energy? Oh, hallelujah. The United States right now is a star of hope. On the world stage, the United States is a star of hope, bringing hope for a new dawning that is coming. The morning star appears just before the sunrise. Okay, and this is up the right way. So outwardly, visibly, in the obvious realms, when everybody looks at the United States of America right now, United States of America is currently acting like a lighthouse and the morning star, directing you away from danger and shouting out and declaring there is hope in this darkness and the sun is coming. Okay, so next one we have our sacral chakras, which is on earth as in heaven. And then it's forgive us, because oh no, give us this day. Trying to do all this in one way. My brain is going also, all three of my brains are going all over the place. This is give us this day. Okay. Give us, grant us, give to us in this moment all our needs and abundances unto overflowing. Okay. So here in our sacral region, this is where we create and generate energy. So here where we are creating, what is it that we want to create? We want to create all our needs and all our abundances so that we are taken care of and we can overflow to take care of others. So that's what this one is all about. All right. Oh, the Magus. This is the magician. We are making happen that which we want to make happen, because here in the United States, I do it what I want to do. I make happen what I want to make happen. Now, again, remember this one? You can spout I do what I want to do in a selfish asshole version. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Thank you very much. Get out of my face. Or you can do it in this nurturing, bringing in the divine feminine, bringing in those divine feminine energies, okay? And that alternate energies meeting in the middle, create what you want to make happen for the benefit of everyone. The United States of America right now in the sacral regions, in the give us this day, give us what we need, our daily needs and our abundance. We are creating within ourselves, and actually that's outwardly. So we are creating in our sacral regions outwardly all the needs for everyone in this country, overflowing unto everyone in the world. And I'm just going to say 2 words. Nasera Jasera. All right, that's all I have to say on that right now. So the next one is the root chakra. What are we grounded in? What is our root grounding in? Well, the root grounding in is forgive us our mishaps, missteps, and misdeeds. We need to forgive ourselves before we can forgive anyone else. So we need to forgive ourselves. We need to forgive ourselves for all our failures. Yep, I made a mistake. Okay, I'm going to forgive myself for making that mistake, and I'm going to try better next time. Because you can't move on to doing better next time until you forgive yourself for the past. And this speaks very much to the healing of this whole nation. both individually and collectively as small groups and as the group as a whole. We need to forgive ourselves for our history. We need to forgive ourselves for what has been going on that we haven't known has been going on. And we need to forgive ourselves for the way that we've treated our other people in our ignorance or in our earnestness, but we've treated them poorly because we've been earnestly trying to, oh, this is my truth, this is the way it is. But we need to forgive ourselves for generating those death matrix energies so that we can then move on to begin to start learning to generate the life energies. Okay, so what is this card? What is this place of forgiveness? Where do we need to forgive ourselves here in the United States of America? We need to forgive ourselves for the deception that has been going on in the unseen places. Okay, so and I'm just going to speak to the current realms. As you awaken, because everyone's waking up, when you awaken to find out all the deception that has been going on, that you have been deceived, when you come to a place to realize that you have been deceived, we need to forgive ourselves and say, you know what? It's not our fault that we were deceived. Someone did that. But I'm not going to remain in that victim mentality, because to remain in a lesson not learned, that's actually what sin is, if you want to use that term. Sin is the consistency of staying in a mistake and not coming out of that mistake. That's what redemption is all about, redeeming that mistake so you can move on. That's what forgiveness is all about, is forgiving the problem, forgiving the past so you can move on and fix the past. Okay? We can't fix and we can't attend to everything that has been deceived, everything we've been deceived about, until we forgive ourselves from the fact, oh my gosh, I was so deceived. And don't call yourself a fool. Okay? Unless you're going to use that term in the idea of, I'm an innocent fool in wondrous starting a new journey, jester creating wonderful energy. You're not an idiot for being deceived. Deception happens, okay? Forgive yourself so that you can understand what the deception was and move on. Again, speaking about moving on. Here is where we extend further beyond the traditional 7 chakras into the 9 Travel chakras. And this next one is chakra number 8, is the bended knee chakra, okay? This is our humility. Where do we need to be humble? So this one was forgive us our mishaps, missteps, misdeeds, as we bend in humility to forgive others for the mishaps, missteps, and misdeeds that have been committed against us. Okay, so this is this place of bending. Where do I need to be humble? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I keep these cards in my deck on purpose. There's the title card and also the how-to card. So this is the title card and it's up the right way. So where we need to be humble is in our title and what we call ourselves. There are a lot of ways that you can apply that. The Travel Energist is able to take whatever energies they have and apply it however they want, okay? You have that power to do that. My recommendation is that you use that power for the benefit of your own health and the health of all the others. That's my recommendation. In line with that, the humility is, we need to be humble in what we're calling ourselves. Maybe we need to call ourselves humility, not humiliating somebody else. Okay, when you apply humility onto somebody else, you're humiliating them. When you apply humility to yourself, you're being humble. You cannot create policy to make others be humble, because when you make others be humble, you're humiliating them. That is not good. Well, I don't like to use good and bad. That is not a healthful energy that helps them grow in health and restore and healing and redemption and abundance. That's oppression, okay? You cannot create law or policy for humility. Humility is a gift you give yourself. I'm going to humble myself, and I'm going to call myself humble, and I'm going to come before people that disagree with me and say, we disagree. Let's set aside our disagreement for a moment. Okay, this is disagreement. Let's set aside the endings of our disagreement, the details and the manners, and come together to find something that we can agree on, to find out how can we heal in this moment. Because when we heal, then we can go wherever we are and we're free to go. And then we can be like, oh, okay, now we're healed and we have a solid relationship, but you still think that and I still think this. Awesome. Mwah! Have a great day. Bye-bye. It really is that simple, beloveds. So we need to humbly bend and forgive others for all the mishaps and missteps and all the deception that's been done against us. Call ourselves humble and say, oh my gosh, I was deceived. I made a mistake. How can I fix it? How can I help you? How can I heal? How can I heal myself? How can I heal this country? How can we move on? That's beautiful. That is powerful. Just think of this for a minute. If all the individual people who made up the smaller groups, that made up the bigger groups, that made up the greater collective of every community in the United States, if every single energy and soul bent down, not bending or bowing to something else. We're not going to bow to something else and allow something else to oppress us, but bent down in our own humility and our own brokenness. I was wrong. I was deceived. I am going to heal and forgive myself. And now we're going to get up together and we're going to stand and we're going to say no more. And we're going to move forward in healing everyone, healing everyone to then freely move on where they are. So this last one is the ankle chakra, which is our leading step. So how are we going to take all this energy? We found out that we've made some mistakes and there's been oppression happening without us knowing it. We are speaking our truth that we're going to have success over this. We're stepping out with our heart into bravery to put out the fires. We are a hope. We are a symbol of hope to everyone else. We are creating the life that we desire to create without anybody else telling us what to do. We are creating the life that we believe every single human is worthy of, a life of abundance and success. We are grounded in recognizing the deception that has been going on, and we are humbly admitting this has been happening. Yes, I admit it. I was wrong. I was deceived. Now we're moving on. So what is our moving on step? What is the leading step? This is the daughter of fire. Ooh, she's a spitfire. Look at that beautiful face. She has a passion and a power and an energy. Now she's an apprentice. So she's learning. The daughter energies are apprentice energies, or the first of the those energies. This is where we're an apprentice stage. We're learning. So we're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Okay, we've got a lot of passion. This is new passion, a new energy, and a new power is coming. Where is this new power coming from? This new power is coming from the fact that, oh my gosh, I was wrong. I admit it. I forgive myself for being wrong. I'm going to forgive others for being wrong. And I'm going to say no more, no further. No more will this deception stand. I'm going to step out in bravery. These are fire energies, the wands, the fire energies. And I'm going to make this world a better place. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes while I do that, but I'm going to make it a better place because I'm going to learn from my mistakes and I'm going to move on. Ooh! Yes, yes, yes. All right. Is there a timer on here? Oh my goodness, I've been going for almost 35 minutes. All right. Well, I'm going to stop here for now because this has been pretty powerful. There are further energies to go on, but I love you. Eternal love loves you. God bless the United States of America. God bless every individual state. God bless every individual belief, every individual creed, every individual manner of faith, every individual lifestyle. God bless all the individual things, because we are one connection to eternal love, many expressions. Know yourself. Live well with others. Mwah. Be well. Live hard. Love harder. Love harder. I love you.